Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Siga, aka The Earthly Spirit Guide, and I am a spiritual advisor and channeler here to help people just like you unlock the inner divinity and communicate with the divine. If you're here, then you've probably been having vivid dreams, seeing a lot of angel numbers, feeling isolated or a bit misunderstood. You're seeing things differently, you have different perspectives on life, or you have a strong desire to explore and understand more of the spiritual realm and how you are connected to it. If that's you, keep watching, and I encourage you watch all the way down to the end. This video is jam-packed with information and it's just for you. In this video, we're going to be talking about what is a spiritual awakening, who are the members of your spirit team, the different signs that you're having a spiritual awakening, what to do with those experiences, what to do with the new knowledge that you've uncovered, and last but not least, how you can embark on your spiritual journey and strengthen your connection with the divine. At the end of this video, be sure to click the links down below so we can work together and I can help you one-on-one through your spiritual journey. Now, our first topic, what is a spiritual awakening? A spiritual awakening is a profound shift in consciousness, accompanied by a heightened sense of awareness and a deeper connection with something greater than ourselves. This comes with deep inner transformation and a shift in perspective about the way that you see the world. Now, I'm sure you all have heard that spiritual awakenings can be seen as this scary concept. That scary part that you may have heard about is really just the inner transformation plus the shifts in perspective, equaling a very clear perspective of life and the world that you may not have had before. This newfound clarity is going to help you see that there may be certain people, places, career things that are just not as fulfilling or aligned to you as you thought they were. You may realize that things in your life were aligned to the sleep version of yourself, but now you've awakened and you see things differently and you're not as excited or as interested in the things that you were once interested in. Letting go, moving on, and facing the unknown on the other side of that relationship or that job or whatever it is, that can be very scary. But that is where your faith comes into play, and that is where your spirit team comes into play to really help you get from where you are to where you want to be. Another part that can be kind of scary is that the people around you that you love and care for, your friends, your coworkers, your family, they could still be asleep and they may not see things the way that you now see them. So because of that, that pushes you into a period of solitude where you really get clear on yourself, clear on the things that you believe in. You do your research, you work with your spiritual advisors, and then you move on from there. So if you have to let people go, places go, don't worry. You're going into a time period of manifesting the new, more aligned versions of your life. Now, how is a spiritual awakening sparked? Well, they're usually sparked by a rock bottom moment. This could be a breakup, the loss of a job, a change in income, a change in personal relationships, a blow up with family, a period of solitude that you didn't quite ask for. There's some type of rock bottom moment that has sparked you to wake up. If you are currently experiencing a rock bottom moment, please know that your spirit team is right there. They are with you. And 9 times out of 10, they're actually the ones that sparked the rock bottom moment for you. This is kind of your spirit team waving at you like, hey, we're over here. We've been over here for quite some time now. We've been trying to tell you not to do that, but you did it anyway. So now do you hear us? It's very similar to you having an issue with another person. You tell them 10,000 times in the nicest way possible, I don't like that, or I need to set this boundary with you, and they just don't listen. And then eventually it gets to a blow up point, and then you're yelling, you're screaming, you're crying, and now they get the picture. If you're here, then you probably are starting to get the picture. So to sum this all up, if you have had that rock bottom experience or you're in that rock bottom experience accompanied by angel numbers, vivid dreams, a desire to understand something deeper, understand yourself better, a desire for change and something new, then you're probably experiencing a spiritual awakening. Now, the second topic, who are these spiritual team members that pushed you into this awakening? We have a lot of spiritual team members, and I'm going to talk about a few of them with you today. We're going to talk about ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels, and angels. First, let's start off with our ancestors. Our ancestors are a part of our bloodline in some way, whether it was your grandmother that passed away that you knew in this lifetime, or if it was a great, 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 great grandparent that you never met in this lifetime. They have crossed over and they are now in the spiritual realm here and ready to help you, protect you, guide you, In all ways possible, all you have to do is call on them. They are there to help you identify your purpose, walk with your head held high within your purpose, thus helping us heal generational wounds, generational traumas, generational habits, so that we can move forward with a bit more clarity. Now for our spirit guides. Our spirit guides are non-physical beings that help and assist us within our spiritual journey. Their main purpose is to help us ascend and connect with the spiritual world. And 9 times out of 10, they're probably the ones that push you into your awakening. Hence why I call myself the earthly spirit guide, because once you've been pushed into your awakening by them, here I am to help you maneuver, communicate, and really pick up on those messages that your spirit team is sending you, because they're sending them. I promise they are. Now, our guardian angels. They are the non physical beings that are here to help us with our purpose and our desires. We have one guardian angel that is with us throughout our entire lives. They are there from birth to death. And then we have other guardian angels that come in and out depending on the path of life that we're on. So, for example, if you are heavily into the arts, then your guardian angel was probably heavy into the arts when they were a physical being as well. Now they're there to help you get through that path. Same thing for if you're in the medical field or if you deal with law. Maybe you're an entrepreneur or a spiritual advisor. We have that one with us throughout our lives, and then we have another 2 or 3 or 4 or maybe more for some of you that come in and out depending on the type of expertise we need. And last but not least, we have our angels. Angels are the non-physical channelers of the spirit world. They are the messengers, the communicators. I find that when I do channel readings for other people with my oracle cards, it's always easier for me to pick up messages when I call on the angels specifically versus the ancestors or the spirit guides. I don't know what it is. I can pick up messages from all of them, but the angels, they just they spew it out like wildfire. So you can kind of think of it as your guardian angels are the beings that intervene in our lives, and the angels are the ones that are like, hey, 555, I see what your guardian's doing. So yes, those angel numbers are in fact coming from your angels. So now that we've covered what is an awakening, who are these people pushing us into this awakening, and how are they helping us along the journey, now we can talk about, okay, you're in an awakening, now what? Let me preface with this. The truth is, if you are currently experiencing an awakening, this is because you have strayed too far away from your authentic self, and now is the time for you to reconnect. You are now becoming aware of your responsibility to your soul, your inner child, and your past, present, and future self to really build a relationship and get to know you. I hope you have pen and paper out, because here is the rundown of what to do next. Moving forward, a part of your responsibility to yourself is engaging in spiritual practices that bring you closer to yourself and the divine. Remember that the deeper you connect with yourself, the stronger your connection is with spirit, because we are spiritual beings. We are spirits having a human experience. So us connecting with our spirit allows us to connect with the other spirits that have already crossed over and that are around us and ready to help, love, support, and guide us along the way. So the first thing we're going to talk about is meditation, or as I like to call it, just sitting for a moment. I feel that the word meditation puts so much pressure on what the outcome's supposed to be and expectations and all of that. You don't have to think of it as that. Just think of it as sitting down for a moment to yourself and allow that to bring whatever it may bring. You can do a guided meditation using an app such as Balance or Headspace. You can also find guided meditations on YouTube. You can also do unguided meditations. You can do meditations to frequency music. You can meditate while walking, while eating, while cleaning, while dancing. Meditation is really just about disconnecting from the external world and the problems and the issues and getting back to spirit, getting back to us. Think of it like a radio. Your spirit team is trying to communicate with you and they are on 106.5, but your current frequency is at 92.1. So every time you meditate, every time you take out time for yourself, every time you engage in any form of a spiritual practice, you are tuning your radio frequency bit by bit by bit, all the way up until you reach that 106.5, which is your sweet spot for alignment. Now, the second thing that people don't like me to bring up, journaling. Journaling allows you to get all of the jumbled thoughts, worries, and concerns out of your mind and onto paper so that you can be more clear and have more room in your brain for other more important things. Journaling is also a powerful manifestation tool. I have used journaling to manifest love, career, everything that I now have in my life, and I highly recommend it to everyone else. You can use journaling to process experiences that you've had, track your growth, find solutions to problems, identify patterns, record dreams, and explore your desires. If you're ready to be a journaler but you don't know what to journal about, you can download my journaling ebook, which is down below, and I go over 5 really powerful, beautiful healing and manifesting techniques that you can use in your journals. Now, the next thing to do as you embark on your spiritual journey is to do things that bring you joy. Yeah, I said it. Do things that make you happy. Don't allow yourself to just sit in misery and discord. Figure out what makes you happy. And if you don't know yet, then this is a perfect time to go out and explore. Joy is one of the highest vibrational frequencies that we can experience. And when we are vibing at that high frequency, we get downloads, we have clarity, we have aha moments. We leave ourselves open and available to anything that life has to offer. And it usually brings in really, really beautiful epiphanies, realizations, and experiences. Whether it's going to the movies, taking yourself for a massage, curling up on your couch, reading your favorite book, it can literally be anything. Going for a walk in nature, going for a bike ride, whatever your pockets can afford and whatever your environment can supply, I highly suggest doing things that bring you joy. The next thing that I encourage you all to do on this journey is to explore various rituals, books, authors, spiritual speakers, spiritual traditions, and really figure out what resonates with you. If you're looking for a recommendation on spiritual speakers, I highly recommend Abraham Hicks or Muji Baba. And for authors, I recommend Sherry Dillard. The next thing, be sure to take care of your physical, emotional, and mental well being. The saying, your body is a temple, takes on a whole new meaning at this point. Your body is quite literally the temple, the channel for communication and connection to your spirit team. The foods that you eat are important. The things that you take in on social media are important. The people that you surround yourself with are important. Your friends, your family members, your coworkers. Start paying attention to where your energy leaks are. Where are you pouring into something, into someone that is not pouring back into you? And last but not least, I highly suggest that you seek guidance and support from spiritual mentors, leaders, and communities, and that is where I come into play. If you would like to work with me and have me as your dedicated earthly spirit guide, aka your spiritual advisor and channeler, then there's a few ways you can go about it. You can book a personal reading with me. I offer 15, 30, and 45-minute options at affordable prices. You can also book a one-on-one coaching session with me where we will talk about your spiritual journey. We'll look at the barriers, we'll look at the past and the belief systems that may be holding you in place and figure out what we can do to help you fly and flourish. I also have a number of ebooks and spiritual guides that I've created just for you. Down below, you'll find my Angel Numbers e-guide, my journaling e-guide, my free e-guide bundle with sage and crystal recommendations. Now, the last few things, if you all would like to work with me in person, I am hosting a spiritual retreat in Costa Rica, May 2nd through the 7th of 2024. All of the information and the itinerary is linked down below as well. I hope to see you all there. I have a limited number of seats available, so if you are interested, please be sure to book it as soon as possible because spots are filling up. For those of you interested in astrology, I work with an amazing astrologer to bring you all predictive astrology reports. It's a 2 to 3 month glance of what's coming in for you based on your personal astrology chart. This is great to help you prepare for what's coming in mentally, physically, and emotionally. And last but not least, be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Siga. This is my only page. I will never DM you for a reading. Be sure to subscribe to my Instagram where I have an exclusive subscribers only chat where I answer any of your questions at any time. And I also give you all weekly readings specifically for my subscribers. I'm looking forward to working with you all and continuing to provide information and resources that can help you along your spiritual journey. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. I love you all so much and I hope to see you soon. Mwah.